Hi, YouTube. How's it going? It's just another night here in the ferret house. Things have gotten a little rocky tonight, but I've come to the realization that God gave me my son for a really good reason. I've always wondered if I'm right or wrong about pretty much everything. My entire life I've been told that there's something wrong with me, I need medication to think, and that I'll always make the wrong choice if not guided. And so now I have this small child and I watch him like a hawk, pay attention to his every move, and just when I think, okay, he wants this because he always has that. Just when you think I have him figured out, he just reminds me that I'm not him. Like, I miss things. Or there's something I didn't catch because my son doesn't talk. He's nonverbal is a term, and he's also autistic, so I'm just having to learn that just because he's crying, just because he's distressed, it's not a reflection of me. I'm sure, yes, I could do some proactive things, but there's always just gonna be that chance that I'm not gonna get it right, and I just have to be okay with that. And that's hard, especially when I've only thrived off of being right. I never had to learn how to be wrong and say, I'm okay. It's okay to be wrong. So I'm gonna carry this with me. This time of being a mom, I'm gonna carry what I've learned into other things like relationships, how I entertain people. Some people might think I'm unpleasant some kind of way, I'm too raw, or I'm unprofessional. I guess that's another wrong that I don't have to make right. I don't have to make myself right by people all the time. And honestly, I don't have to make myself right by anyone. I think the only thing I need to make myself right with is God. Because we're all figuring out life down here. Nobody has it all together. Everybody's life is important. It doesn't matter if you're a plumber, if you're some kind of CEO of some giant company. Everybody has a purpose on the planet. No one is bigger than anyone else. Everything is about perception. What do you think makes somebody special? And is that a good belief to have? I've overcome a lot. I've overcome a lot. And in this moment, I truly believe God gave me an autistic son with special needs to give me confidence, to show me that I can do it. I can do all things. Truly, I don't have to be some math genius. I don't have to have read every parenting book. That God made me good enough for my child. And I just have to believe I'm good enough. Like, life is short. And the second you start to enjoy life, it's going to fly. Working as a cashier has taught me that's true. Because when you're looking at the clock, that time doesn't go by at all. It feels like the whole world is moving in slow motion. But when you're really enjoying the heck out of your life, it's you're done in the blink of an eye. Next thing you know, you're 60. So, I appreciate my ups and downs. I appreciate the times in my life where I'm not enjoying it because I don't want my life to just fly by. So I appreciate nights like these when I don't have it all figured out. Because that's okay. That's what makes me human. That's what makes me a good storyteller. It's gonna make me a good storyteller. By the way, I want to be a comedian one day. People say I'm very serious, so I guess I'll be like a serious comedian. I really do. I really like making people laugh. I'll say this. There's a percentage of me that makes people laugh that I don't try. And then there's a percentage of me that I like it. I like making people laugh. I really do. Even if I am just being myself, I like it. So sometimes I'll purposely act like I don't know what I'm doing, but I really do. I've always been like that ever since the 3rd grade that I can remember. The 3rd grade was when I realized that, hey, I have something. So it was recess time and it was time to go inside, and one of my classmates pulled out a Nintendo DS. And I was going to tell the teacher because I'm just like, how do you have that? And so I'm all the way in the back of the line, and the most popular girl in class, she's like at the front with her other popular friend, and I'm all the way in the back, raising my hand like this, and the teacher's kind of like brushing me off, and I'm just like, but so-and-so has a Nintendo DS. And the popular girl, she looked at her other popular friend, and they just laughed. They looked at me and like laughed. And it wasn't like it was like a I just entertained them kind of laugh. And that's when I was like, oh, they just laughed at me. And ever since, I've really been doing it on purpose. I was a class clown in school. I was a class clown at work. Well, as you get older, people become less goofy. They become adultified. So the things that make people laugh as a kid, something happened to where if you're things that would make you laugh as a kid would just make you think something's, I guess, wrong with me as an adult. Or I realized as I got older, I started to get called like names. Like at first I was just the funny girl, but now I'm the slow girl. I'm the like I'm slow. People start to think I was stupid. Like, I'm not stupid. I just see things differently. But I'm proud of who I am, because now this thing that I thought that made me stupid or just the oddball, I can potentially take care of my life with this gift. I'm calling it a gift. It really is a gift to be able to make somebody laugh. It's not easily done. I mean, it is easily done, but not by everyone. You could tell when someone's trying to be funny and it's just like, you cannot be me. Whenever like someone else would try to be the class clown, I'm just like, girl, you gotta be natural with it. You can't let them know you're trying to make them laugh. Idiot. But yeah, that's what I want to do. This is my journey. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I live in a house that has plumbing problems. I duded on myself today. I thought I was holding it good enough, and as soon as I squatted into the trash can, because my toilet's so full of bullshit that I didn't want shit splashing on me, and I didn't want to further the smell that I pooped in the trash can. And when I pulled my pants down, I saw doo-doo in my drawers. Embarrassing. This is also the first night that I'm taking a medication that I'm not used to. My doctor seems to think that I don't need to take stimulants, but I personally think I do. But tonight, I just feel really like a pill. So yeah, this is my journey too. If you guys notice a difference in the next 2 weeks, it's the medication. I'm also working on getting off of medication completely, just because of the type of phase I he just headbutted the camera. Just because of the type of phase I am in my life, I want to be free from drugs. I want to be free from alcohol. I said drugs just because even if you are doing that hard shit, maybe I can inspire you. One day I want to be free from like antidepressants and stimulants and stuff, because I literally came out the womb taking it. I remember my Kool-Aid was blue and everybody else's was like red, and she didn't even fucking put sugar in it. I had the worst babysitter. She would make me eat the medication with Cheetos. She was awful. She also didn't watch us, so there was a lot of freaky stuff going on. I had a boyfriend who was super tall, as tall as my mom. It's not funny, but it's the way I said it. Yeah. Within the next 10 years, I plan on being medication free. The only reason why I started to get back on medication is because I'm doing the best that I can to level up, to get to the next level in my life for my son. Right now, I'm living in my childhood room, in my childhood home, and I can't help but think, but like, if I can do social media, no, I'm not even gonna say social media. I'd rather just stick with YouTube. If I can just stick with YouTube. I thought like I was just not cut out for YouTube, but apparently I am, because I'm growing. Yeah. If I can just stick with this, maybe I'll get monetized. Maybe I can move to California. Maybe I can hang around other comedic freaks. Those people who grew up like me. The class clown who was the oddball, or that theater freak who was the oddball. Maybe I can find my freaky community. And I literally just mean like freaky community. Not like sexual, but like freaky community. Freaky art. Freaky people who have like conversations that are strange. Because we see the world in a different way. I see the world differently. But I've become really good at camouflaging, mimicking social norms when it's like I'm in an identity crisis. Yeah, I honestly feel like when I'm out in the public, I'm camouflaging. That's honestly a real term. It's like I know that I'm different, but just by watching, I've learned how to mimic what I think being normal is, and that is exhausting. It is tiring trying to be something that you know that you're not, but you're just doing it just to make people comfortable with you. And you want to know something? I still don't have any friends, so I'm doing all this camouflaging, and it's just making me, it's not really beneficial. I'm still the lonely single mom in the grocery store. I don't have loved ones and friends to lean on when I'm distressed and alone. You know who I can call? Nobody. But you know what I'm probably gonna start doing? Just getting on YouTube. I was just in a stressful moment, and here I am talking for 16 minutes. Hopefully to somebody. Hopefully to a growing fan base, because I'm gonna be so effing real. I'm gonna try to start recording myself outside of the home just to give y'all some variety of what really goes on in my life. It's a big risk. Is it? Not really. To me, a risk is like trying to run on the side of a cliff where you're gonna fall to your death. Yeah. This isn't risky. I have nothing to hide. I'll literally talk about anything up here. Camouflaging. I don't recommend it. If you know that you see butterflies and unicorns, I'd rather you just tell me about it. I'd rather be your best friend. Like, you see that stuff? Let's talk about that. Like, let's unpack that. I really just want friendship in my life. What do I want for my future? I want a magical home for my son. A magical just village of close friends. Even if I just have one friend, I die and I just have one friend. Like, I just want one that will be with me forever, through thick and thin, and our families are close, and I really dream of just having a tight-knit community. I don't want to be like Lizzo. Lizzo said that she doesn't have any friends. Girl, you're famous and you still don't have any friends. I want to be famous too, but at that point, well, maybe everybody doesn't have friends. Maybe friends are just for the socially acceptable. I actually like my hair like this. It's kind of like, it's giving like perspective. Like, it's out in the back, and then it's like in a knot over here, and then it's just like behind my ear a little bit and going outward. It's really cool. Like, I like this. But if I was to camouflage, I would still wear it like this, but I would make it look uniform. But I honestly like this. Like, I like my hair like this. But then you have to deal with people judging you. They think you're not worthy of being respected because you look like that. Or they think that you don't deserve eye contact. Or you're not to be trusted. You might steal something. If you're walking in Walmart, your hair looks like that. Or whatever. whatever. They might say you're uncapped. You wanna know what? Fuck you. Because I'm not on drugs. Well, I'm not on street drugs. I'm not drunk. I'm not out of my mind. This is why people do that stuff, because there's like this plethora of fucking judgments that people will put on you. And it's just like, nobody wants to fucking deal with that. So you know what? I'd rather just live in another reality. No. Like, I encourage all of you, whoever's watching this, to just be yourself. Like, it doesn't matter what people fucking judge about you. Let them do it. Who the fuck are they? Like, I swear, when you die, you're not gonna see them. They're gonna be on Earth. If they're still alive. Doing Earth things. And you know who you're gonna have the answer to? Your creator. So, and God said before you were born that you were good enough to be alive. And so, figure things out on your own. And I'm talking to myself. I'm literally looking at myself. It's okay to figure things out on your own. So, this is 21 minutes. And I hope that the sound is up here. Because, I spent a lot of time on this video. So. Alright, guys. I think we are ready for bedtime. Thank you for listening and watching. And hope to see y'all soon. Have a good night. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Bye.